Hey everyone, it's Nixie, and today I got a very special interview. I was able to get not only Laerte, who was able to get top 8 at the callings, as well as Lucas, who got top 4 at the Battle Hardened, São Paulo. So thank you so much for joining. Can you introduce yourself a little bit, starting with Laerte?
Okay, my name is Laerte Cursino. I'm Brazilian and was born in Taubaté, São Paulo. I have been playing Fab about 2.5 years.
2.5 years, nice. How about you, Lucas?
My name is Lucas Bertolucci. I'm from São Paulo, Brazil. I've been living here my entire life, and I started playing fabbing during Outsiders release. So 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Oh, okay, so both of you around 2 years ago. Nice. Was that what's that? What set was that in 2 years ago? Did you guys start?
During Outsiders release, I started playing the week Outsiders released.
Oh, Outsiders. That was a nice set to start. Yeah. And do you guys have any Magic or any other card game background, or is Flesh and Blood your first card game?
Physical for me is the first one. I played online before, like Hearthstone or Legends of Runeterra, but in person, it's my first one.
I played the Magic when I has 11, 12 years, a long time, but I returned to the card game with the Fab because my best friend introduced me in the game, and I love it when I played the first match.
Okay. That's awesome to hear. For me, Flesh and Blood was my first card game. It was so, new and fun. So I've been playing Dorinthea for, I guess, 5 years now. Pretty much almost when it started, I guess. Well, maybe a little bit less than 5, but since Crucible time, I've been playing. And the whole time I've been playing Dorinthea. So I want to know from you guys, have you guys been playing Dorinthea the whole time or recently?
I started the game with Kasai, Sintaro's Salesword in the Blitz mode. And I love it how Warrior is the best in the match because she attacks and reactions and defend very good with equipment. And I evolved to Dorinthea because when I start to play Classic Construct, I need a deck, and Dorinthea is more easy for me because I has Kasai deck.
I see.
For me, since I started playing in Outsiders, first I wanted to build a Nazelia deck. But since before I only played online and I usually was only a free-to-play player, so I didn't know how much money I wanted to spend. And then I started looking for more budget options, and then I ended up finding Dori, and then since I started playing Dori, I really liked the deck and became my favorite deck ever since.
Nice, that's good to hear. Yeah, she could be like a semi-budget friendly introduction to the game. She doesn't need too many important things, but you could definitely upgrade here and there to change your chest piece to Tunic. You could also have a Grains or even Courage. So yeah, and Braveforge Bracers is not too expensive, but you could always get by some other gloves. So yeah, I think she's a great hero to start off with. But what I was very surprised was that at the calling, she had quite a bit of showing, much more than what was expected. Do you know why there were so many Doris at the calling?
Honestly, I was surprised too. I wasn't expecting that many because around the local stores that I play, I'm the only one playing Dori. So I think my theory is that there's a random Dori player in every LGS in Brazil, and then everyone just got together for the calling.
How about you, Laerte? Are you the only Dori player at your local scene?
No, I have other Lucas too. Lucas, I don't remember the last name, but he's a friend. And she played very good with Dorinthea, but in the calling she chose Verdance.
I see. Well, that's a shame, but yeah, I was just surprised. I just thought for some reason, Brazilian players really love Dori, which makes me really happy.
I think in Brazil have had many doors because in Brazilian I mounted the deck, constructed the deck, and is very expensive cards here. I play every time with same deck.
Okay.
Yeah, I think also, like you said, Nix, I think Dori is a really like friendly budget option to start with. So maybe a lot of players just start to stick around because, like I said, the deck is really fun to play.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so let's go into quickly over your tournament. What were your like wins and such? Starting with you, Laerte.
On the first day, I had 6 wins and 1 loss. On the second day, I had 4 wins and 1 loss again. Then I lost to Carlos in the first matchup of the top 8, and my record is 7 consecutive wins.
That is impressive. Yeah. What was your 1 loss on the first day and the second loss on day 2?
And the first day, I lost with Michael Fang.
Oh, that guy.
He plays with Florian. It's a very bad match to Dori. And when I play with his, I know try fatigue, but knows the match, and he had a very good pit stack, and I die with MP8.
I see. Wait, what's MPH?
The card of the Florian buff the
The tree,
Channel.
the lamp tree.
Oh,
Channel 3.
oh, the big tree, the broccoli. I call it the broccoli. A lot of people call it broccoli.
She had 2 big trees.
Oh, it's looking for 8?
Yes,
Rooting?
of course. Yes.
I see. Yeah, that's a very strong end game for sure. Okay. What was your second day loss to?
The second day, my 1 lost in the Swiss mode.
Yeah.
Swiss mode was Enigma.
Enigma,
Enigma
okay.
is a very bad match, and when I choose to the stream for against Enigma again, I'm very angry because in the last party I lose to Enigma, and I against Enigma.
On stream match, yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
Yes, but I win.
Yeah.
Draw the specialist cards in the right moment, and I do this.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do this.
You did it.
I
Jagged Edge was
tried
very good.
more aggressive possible.
Yeah. That much is very, very impressive. Very well played. And of course, your top 8 match was very unfortunate. I'm pretty sure you might be beating yourself up about it, but I won't say you should. You still played very well. It was a very long, day, so I don't think you should feel bad at all. But definitely, at the very end, I guess I think a lot of people are wondering why you blocked 6 on that 1 attack. Did you think it was coming in for 4, or?
I was tired and very upset with the judges because my last attack I want to make 2 blade flurries and I make just 1.
Yeah.
Important.
Saw that, yeah. Always asking for the reaction step, kind of like, unfortunately does pass reaction, so at very competitive levels, the judge is technically right that you can't play anymore, but yeah, unfortunate that you got flustered and incorrectly blocked at the end, but super close. Everyone was very rooting for you.
And I think the attack is for 4 and no 3 because this I block with 2 cards.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, unfortunately, because if you knew it was 3, you could just play Determination to dominate and swing for 5 dominate, and that would have been the game. So very close.
Yes, I think that I finished the game with dominate too.
Yeah. But you ended up losing to the eventual winner. But still, so close. I want to say good job for getting top 8.
Thank you.
And then Lucas, for you, how'd you do? You were also on stream, correct, when you played against Verdance?
Yeah, yes. I started pretty well. Like I won against an Enigma and Aurora on round 2. Then I went on stream versus Verdance. And also won that. But then like it all went downhill. Because I got matched against Victor, which is like a pretty bad, and lost the one.
Yep.
And then I lost, I guess, another Aurora and I guess Florian. So I had the calling, I dropped it at 3-3.
Unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah. But the next day, I went to play the Battle Hardened. I started up pretty well, 5-0. I lost the round 6, I guess, a Vincent. And like, at that point, I thought I was locked in, like, because... But then I talked to a friend, and he said that only XO and X1s were making to top 8. Then I got pretty worried, and got matched against a Prism. So I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna make it. But I ended up winning against the Prism and made the top 8.
Nice.
Yeah, in the top 8 I matched against Dash.io that I ended up winning. And then I lost against like a full fatigue Jarl with like Sledge and like Remembrance. I couldn't outgrind him.
Oh, I see. That's a shame. But that sounds like then I think Yar ended up wanting the Battle Hardened, right?
Yeah, that was the guy that won.
Yeah, so both of you lost to the eventual winners. So technically you guys are second place.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. I see. Well, very cool. So from your tournament experience, what do you think is, with your current deck that you have, the worst 3 matchups and the best 3 matchups right now? I guess go ahead, Lucas.
I think the best ones that I like matching up against are like Dash.io and Syndra, like 2 aggro decks that are like pretty straightforward to play against. And the third one, I think like one that is not really that popular, but I guess it's like usually bad against Warriors, is like Bolting. But I guess if we're going with like a more popular hero on the meta, is usually, I think Vincent is pretty good, even though I lost my one. But like was also against a really good player, was I guess Peter Budeziak.
Oh, Peter, yeah.
So,
Peter, I know Peter. Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah, I also like that one. I played really badly, but like he played really well, so I didn't feel bad about losing that one.
Yeah. Don't feel bad. He's a beast of a player.
Yeah.
And then what are your 3 worst matchups?
Yeah, the worst ones, I think like Victor is really bad. I don't know. I tried a lot of plans against him, and I seem to never beat Victor.
Yeah, I hate him too.
Yeah. Also, I think I forgot the second one, but like another one that I think is really bad is like Riptide if they're going like full fatigue with like Remembrance and like Flexors.
That can be tough.
And yeah, and actually I had a third one in mind, I just forgot now, just a second.
How about Florian or Enigma? Usually those ones, or Prism?
Yeah, Enigma is... Yeah, I guess Enigma is pretty bad, but like I think that's why I play like a lot of like offensive cards to try to mitigate the Enigma matchup. But like it's still really, really hard.
Yeah. But at least we got some answers, like Jagged Edge and such, and Kabuto too. So.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Laerte? What are your 3 favorite ones you like to see and 3 that you hate to see?
I like to play against Azalea. Some easy because it has good players with Azalea in my city, and I know this matchup very well. And I like to play against Aurora because the best deck in the meta, and I need to try already from this matchup.
That's surprising. Well, that's good to know because Aurora is very popular right now. So if you feel confident, that's good. Do you have one more that you like to play against?
Zen Zen is a good matchup because it's a fair and he is play aggro there with me.
Oh,
And I good play with aggro's deck in the matchup.
I see.
I
Interesting.
prefer play against aggros that decks mid range.
I see. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, you guys have 3 different heroes. I think personally, I like what probably Lucas. His favorite matchups, probably similar to mine because both Dash.io and Syndra, they both can't really block well, so you can run them over. But very interesting. Oh, but how about your 3 worst ones, Laerte?
Bad Matt is a Florian
Mm-hmm.
and Victor. And do you have a plan?
Victor?
Against Victor? Because I don't know how what I say.
Yeah, Victor is very, very tough. I think for me, it's the worst matchup. Their clash gets them too much value. Block cards are really good, and their visit to the estate is such a good card. So I have a very bad matchup too. I think you just kind of race, and hopefully they don't have any D reacts. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
like that was my plan too, but like it hasn't
Yes.
been working out a lot.
Yeah, really unfortunate. But I think, yeah, Victor is very, very bad, and hopefully he's not too popular while Misfil heroes are around, because Victor really hates, new Enigma, and I think Zen too. So hopefully they don't get played too often.
Yes, Assassin
yeah.
is very worse too.
Oh, Assassins, yeah.
Yes. Because my plan is side up all my deck and I pray to work.
Yeah, just hope that they don't get too many bad banishes. All right, sounds good. So then
Of course.
let's talk about your deck list, because I have your 2 deck here. I will post the links to it in the video description as well. But this deck list looks very similar. So from what I understand, both of you guys actually talked to each other, right? And kind of worked on similar decks together.
Yes, we talked a lot before the calling to like make our deck list.
Yeah. Both of you are on CYB. How'd you guys come up with the CYB list?
Yeah, I guess that was mostly my idea because I saw the Josh Lau deck list from the RTN season.
Mm-hmm.
Because like my first 2 weeks of RTN went kind of bad, so I wanted to try the list out, and then when I started trying, I ended up like really surprised that it actually works pretty well. So then I started talking to Laerte to like try to convince him to try as well, because it was really working for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A few days before the calling, Lucas warned me that Auroras were playing with 9 defense reactions and 3 somersaults without the combo, so Sib would serve to fatigue them. But the day before the calling, I tested it in the side events, but I don't feel comfortable was when I planned aggressive. Whereas the first round of the calling, I faced Vincent, who thought it would be an aggressive match, but when I played my first Sibi, he ended the up considered. Sibi was a hope against Florian, Verdance, and Assassin.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you said you tried to fatigue Aurora, but that didn't work.
Was something that I kind of tested out for a little bit, because when they started playing Purgatory, I couldn't really race with them again. But like I guess they ended up dropping Purgatory, so like we went back to just racing them. Like for a while, I tested out trying to fatigue them when they
Mm-hmm.
were running Purgatory.
Oh, okay, because it's too strong of a equipment, right?
Yeah, especially against Dori, because we like
Yeah.
always want to hold cards to try to play reactions.
Yeah, it's such a good card. I think I talked to Lupin Fiasco too, Aura expert. Actually, I did a video review of your match, Laerte, with him. It was very interesting. But he was saying he also doesn't really actually like Purgatory anymore because all Aura's non-attacks are such good cost that you don't really want to block with them. So it was very interesting.
Yeah, I guess I kind of noticed that trend as well. So so a week before, when I was testing, I guess some like my teammates, other friends, I was trying to fatigue them, but like in the tournament, I went back to the aggro plan because I realized a lot of them were just Prof Dance or Prof Dominion.
Yeah, that makes sense. But let's look at your equipment already. I noticed, Laerte, you have Brave Force bracers, and Lucas, you have Iron Song Versus. I think the others are pretty much the same. You have your Kabuto, Nolan Hood, and Fan Brace here. So yeah, why? Yeah. Let's start with you, Lucas. Why did you pick Versus over Brave Force?
Yeah. I guess Versus fitted the style of like being more mid rangey, like because like this my deck's more like one reacts, so like it's more has more setup, I guess. And like when I was talking to Laerte that he wanted a more aggro list, I suggested him to run bracers because I thought it fitted like a more aggressive playstyle. That's why we went with different arm pieces.
I see. So Laerte, you like to be more aggressive and like block with bracers and such early, that's why?
Yes, I choose Brave Force bracers because of my aggressive deck style. And after discussing with Lucas, we conclude that bracers made more sense.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I always consider Versus too because yeah, Versus is a great card for 1 or 2 card hands. But Brave Force, if you just want to race, you'd rather have that extra block and be able to block it early and always have it around. So, and then yeah, Bam Brace. Both of you have Bam Brace. Is that because of just Enigma? Oh, it has to be for Enigma, right? Like you just knew there were gonna be a lot of Enigmas.
Yeah, I actually thought there was gonna be more Enigmas, but like so. Yeah, it's just for the Enigma matchup.
I see. How many Enigmas did you fight, Lucas?
Yeah, only the first round actually.
Oh,
But like
okay.
there was a lot of them on the top tables, like for Laerte to face.
Yeah. Like you fought how many? Like two Enigmas?
Yes, I played against 2 Enigmas.
I see. And then was Van Brace very important for that, or it was like you actually would you remove it to put something else inside?
Especially in this match I played, I don't use Vembrance. I don't know how, but I don't use. But I think that Vembrance.
Yeah, I think it's like the trash of Vambrace makes the Enigma play different. I think
Yes, exactly. It is, Lucas. Thanks.
I see. So even though you don't use it that often against Enigma, the threat makes them overblock or something, right?
Yeah, but that's something I'll
Yes.
talk with Laerte, that I think like since he was running bracers, I think bracers is like kind of fine against Enigma because like you don't have to activate it early. So I suggested like if he wanted to, he could cut Vambrace, but like I think Versus is kind of bad in the matchup, so I decided to like still run Vambrace anyways.
Oh, okay. That's good to consider. Because for me, I don't know how much I want to bring in Vambrace. Like if I bring in, let's say, like one more chorus or something, like would that be better, or not? So always like what to do with the one extra card.
Yeah, I consider that like running a chorus, but like I thought like Members just stays on the field all the time, so like I thought it was just better to just run Members.
Okay. And Laerte, when did you use Kabuto into Enigma, or what else did you use it for?
In my match against Enigma, I didn't use it at the right moment, but I believe it's necessary for matchups against Enigma and brutes that have 2 arms.
Oh yeah, Levia and Reinar. Yeah. Stopping Blood Rush Bellow is very big. That's 10 damage it stops.
Yes.
How about you, Lucas? Any other matchups you could think of when you use Kabuto? Other than, I guess, Mirror, but...
Yeah, I guess the Mirror versus... I think versus Bolting and Fang is really good, because like... especially against Fang, because like you can fatigue them, and if they try to like set up a combo against you, you just like Kabuto them, and just like game over.
Yeah, if they keep a full hand and then lead with like loyalty or something, and it's like, okay, I'll just play this now, and they are stuck. So yeah, I think this. I wish it was something else, because it's just a hate on warriors. I don't need too much help on warriors. I'd rather do some like attack action. If this stopped attack actions, it'd be so nice. But...
Yeah, and then like it would be kind of insane as well. Like imagine like you just stop like a complete ninja turn.
Yeah. So very interesting card for sure. But okay. So that's the equipment, and I want to go into your guys' main deck that you have here. So let's show here. So it looks very, very similar, but from the beginning, I could already see some differences. Like Laerte, you brought sharpened steels, right? And Lucas, you brought instead like Up for Blood. You also have like Stroke, so you have more reactions than it seems like from Laerte. So Lucas, why did you bring on these reactions instead?
Yeah, I thought that like this playstyle with CYB could be stronger like with more reactions, because like if you're running the full deck, they don't know like what card you are holding, you know, instead of just upfront damage.
So you value hidden information more.
Yeah.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah, I also like hidden information, but sometimes like Sharpen at 0 cost 3 is better than 1 cost 3, but maybe for you want to hide the information of a threat of gaining a counter more without more, just by paying for more resources for it.
Yeah, no, Sharpening is really good, but I also thought that since I'm not running Singing Steel Blade, I thought like that I would want more reactions that could add damage, like so I always would have maybe something to go over their block, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of that, yeah, I was gonna say, you know, Laerte brought the 3 Singings package, as well as like 1 Glistening, 1 Twinning. You don't have any of that, right? So why did you not bring any Singings or even Glistenings and Twinnings?
When I tested out Josh's list, I really like the consistency of it, you know, always having like the 1-for-3s and like Warriors Valors. I thought like since he's Singing and Twinning was more like situational, sometimes they had like really bad value depending on your draw. And I really enjoy the consistency of his list. That's why I decided to keep for mine.
Oh, okay. So you value consistency, always threatening go again with these like, yeah, all of Rainbow Valors you see here, some determinations, Yep, okay. That makes sense. So you're very consistent, heal when you can, defensive, and then pushing damage with the verses. How about you, Laerte? You brought in 3 Singings, 1 Twinning, 1 Glistening. How did that feel?
I think that 3 Singing is very good, because when I don't use the ability, I pay and make 1 Vigor and +1 with the Bracers, or I prefer use it to ability and I played against Alex Shitu, is this?
Mm-hmm.
And Alex Shitu, and I finish him with one blue card in the hand. I Cine in the arsenal. I make Dull Blade 4/4. He is block 5, and I has Cine, and Arsong response, and I win this matchup.
Yes, the double singing, to go over any
Yes,
blood.
double Cine in the last attack.
Yeah. Going over to 5 is always important to go over any D-reacts or going for lethal, so yeah. I see. So you like singing a lot. I like it too. I think the flexibility is very nice. It does shuffle your deck, so the nice thing without singing is you could pitch stack, right? So you know exactly, hopefully, when the cards come up, what you have left. But singing, being able to shuffle your deck is sometimes could be a good, sometimes could be a bad. But I don't mind it too much. And then one glistening, was one enough? Do you wish you had more, or do you rather have this as a yellow valor?
I used the one glistening because I high ho against Syndra, and I try to trap for Assassin because when he has the first Bond's Agony, I think that I glistening in the hand. Maybe choose glistening, and I have one copy in my deck.
To make him take this card and be like, wait, you only have one? It's like, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I also remember when Laerte said he was gonna run glistening, he like asking me for a suggestion for last card. I suggested also yellow Warriors Valor. And he said like, YOLO, I'm just gonna run a glistening and high roll everyone.
I mean, glistening is a high roll card though. If they don't block it, then it's very bad news for the opponent. Like, they better hit back really hard for you to be able to get those 3 counters. So
Lucas and I are not big fans of glistening. I pick one copy. In this case, I say 2.
Oh, okay, interesting. For me, my personal list, I run 3 still because I still think it's a very strong card. But because I run 3, I have to also run 3 twinnings, right? Just the threat of being able going around. But yeah, since you're running only 1 glistening, you just want 1 twinning, right? Just in case they overblock a lot, you have the 1 twinning.
I has 1 tuning because I use the 3 Cinings, and I think that overblock in the first attack, I search twinning with the Cining.
Yep. I see. Just one bail out card, 1 gel free card is nice over those overblocks. Okay, that sounds good. And then talking about blues, interesting here. Very similar, maybe some difference like Nip, but one thing I noticed is that Laerte, you have provokes, which I think is very good, and here, where is it? Here. And then Lucas, you run it, I guess, instead Emboldened Blade. That's the main difference, really. So tell me why, Lucas, you chose Emboldened Blade over Provoke.
Yeah, I got trauma playing against No, I guess. So I just decided to cut the provokes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Provoke is so strong.
Yeah, they were always like they used more provoke against me than I used it against like other people. So I just like decided to cut it.
Oh.
And then they Bone Blade because I don't know. I thought it was since I was playing a more slow game, there was a more chance that the opponent was going to set up a defense reaction in the arsenal, like, so I could get more value out of Emboldened Blade.
Mm-hmm. Did you hit any during the tournament? Did you get any one's defense reactions with Emboldened Blade?
I think I only played it twice. I hit once and I missed the other.
50%, still pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Laerte, yeah, how has Provoke been? Do you like the card?
Provoke, it's simple, amazing. I was able to use it both to force my opponent to give me a reprise and to take a extra card from their hand when I couldn't push the mage on the first attack.
So making them have a weaker churn is always very good, right? So yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I guess since I'm not running singing, I guess giving me reprise doesn't have like as much value. So I guess like there's another reason why I didn't
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah,
provoke.
true. Your card, you don't have singing. You do have Iron Song response, but
Yeah,
not as terrible.
yeah, that's usually like +3 block, like +3 attack. Like it's not worth it, right?
Yeah. If they block 3 with provoke. Okay. That's a good idea. Okay. That's very interesting concept. And good thing to think about. But yeah, provoke, I found it very nice. Just stripping a card when they no block. I think even in one video, Laerte, you did that. I think against Carlos, you did that to force a card out of them so you could glint from the draw, which is very nice.
Yes, I did this.
Yeah.
Was very good.
Yeah, it's very good. I like it. Are you afraid of Nu playing this against you?
Yes, of course, because it is a better card with a great potential.
Yeah. It's a really strong card for them, so make sure you never get this banished by Nu.
Yes.
Okay, and then I guess Lucas, I gotta ask, why do you have this one fate foreseen?
Yeah, we talked before the video, like because I don't have an extra copy of the shelter.
Oh man,
So,
shelter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just for me at least it's not worth it to just buy it, you know? Like
Yeah.
just if you don't have it, just play Fate.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
because I didn't even buy my 2 copies. I opened one and then borrowed the second one.
Mhm.
The third one I didn't even bother. Like I was like I'm just gonna play Fate.
Yeah. Yeah, this card is, I think, unfortunate. It's a majestic. I really wish it was like a rare, so it's more common. But majestic staple like this is really painful, especially I think it's like over $100 right now, even for a non-foil.
Yeah.
Very expensive. So unfortunate that it's so expensive, but it is kind of pretty good in the meta right now to stop the flick knives and going wide. So hopefully they do another reprint of this, because I don't think it's good that it's that expensive.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay, and let's see. Last thing I want to comment is that from me personally, for sideboard, I really like Oasis just because of like Kano Wizards. But both of you don't have Oasis. Why no Oasis?
I definitely agree. I don't like just giving up a match, but like on this list, I found that I didn't found any space for Oasis. Cause like I tried to, but like
No space.
the thing was if I cut like other like offensive cards, like my Enigma matchup was gonna get worse because then I don't have to run like more defense reactions to fit in 60 cards. So like I decided to just like try to avoid the Kanos.
I mean, Kano is less meta, but yeah. How about you, Laerte?
Yeah.
Same feeling? No Oasis, no Kano, doesn't exist?
Yes, I decided to believe that Kano simple doesn't exist.
What? Kano is the boogeyman. Hopefully you don't run into one, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the matchup that I was trying to remember before. Like Kano with this is just like one of the 3 worst matchups
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. With AB1, that's true. With AB1, you'll just get blown up.
Yeah.
Also, what I don't see on here is snag. Why no snags?
Like for me, I guess it's kind of the same as Shelter. I don't have the card, so I ended up never like testing it.
Oh, okay.
And like since I never tested it, I was like, I know, like I could borrow it. Like the Fab community is nice like that, but like I was like, since I never tested it, I decided to not to like run the cards that I tested before, like to not try anything new.
Try anything? Okay. Got it. How about you, Laerte? Why no snags for you?
I just hoped I wouldn't face any, and I good luck. Snags could definitely replace Precision Press.
Precision press, yeah. Where's precision
This is
press?
a
Right
bad
here.
choose. I see this after this tournament.
Oh, so precision press underperformed, wasn't that good.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, the cost is very expensive.
Yeah. Okay. How was precision press for you? Because you run at 3-2. I'm guessing you just wanted to go against Lucas.
Yeah, I think it was fine. It's just like a blue go again when you don't have any. Like usually, before this list, I was running less go again, but like after running a lot of go again with this list, I really like the consistency of like having a go again almost every hand.
Yeah. I think I counted. I think both of you are around 25 sources of go again. Like if unsheath works and such. So that's a good amount. You definitely want to be above like 23. So good amount of
Yeah.
go agains to be always having at least once per turn.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Let's see what else. Oh, another card that's pretty popular right now in Dori decks is Dauntless, because there's a lot of heroes with chest piece that don't use tunic to pay for resource. So I see you guys don't have that. Why no Dauntless? Did you wish you had it or no?
In the beginning, like when the shit had released, I was on the Dauntless hype train, I guess, but like it never really lined it up for me. Like every time I played it, I seem to never really get value from it. And like on my list, I have a lot of
Mhm,
3
1 for
cost
3.
1 reacts. Yeah, so like I guess I don't, and like 9 Warriors Valor, so I don't really have the extra resource to play Dauntless, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder like if your 2 red stroke, if that was Dauntless, how would that have been instead? Because he also turns on your unsheath too. So
Yeah, I think I usually like more commanding performance actually.
okay.
Because because I like the threat of the arsenal, and like that usually leads to like a snowball because they don't wanna block.
Yeah, that's the other one I was gonna ask. Commanding performance is very strong. I like both of them. I actually run 3 commanding performance in the red, of course, that's the only one. And then I think I run 2 blue dauntless, just because it forces a reaction from like 2 cards to play a D-react. So
Yeah. No,
that's
blue dauntless is good. I was thinking about cutting like some fatal engagement because like
yeah,
for blue dauntless maybe.
I think so. Might be good. How about you, Laerte? Did you test with dauntless or commanding performance?
I wanted to use commanding, but the list was so well turned that I decided not to change it, and I did miss it. 12 since I used provoke.
Oh, okay. I wonder, like, your sharpened steel is a 0 cost 3, but then maybe that commanding performance of 1 cost and maybe destroy arsenal might be pretty decent if your resource could afford it, of course. But
yeah,
because even if you swing, commanding performance with the blue with 1 floating, if they don't block that hits, you do 6 damage and get a vigor token, so it's kind of nice. Okay.
I will try.
Yeah, give it a shot. Let me know. Okay. Then yeah, that's the list. And then your CYBs, of course. When do you guys bring this in? Like a lot of matchups, just like only for the longer fatigue matchups. I'm guessing maybe the Guardians and Assassins.
Yeah, usually guardians, assassins. I said that I was planning not to bring against Noob, but like I tested out like yesterday. I think I will bring against Noob.
Yeah.
Like and against Vincent is really good, but like if they are not running like Reaping Blade, like so then you can just like fatigue them, like even if they like the setup.
Right.
And I decided to run against Verdance to like if I got low I could get out of his like combo range, like
Oh yeah.
we saw that like on stream.
Yeah, I think that's very important. I think yes, CYB. I think the very good thing is against Earth heroes, both Florian and Verdance,
Florian,
because of their carapace, they get so much value from it. so that if you're able to extend the game to get out of the kill range, I think it's very strong. How about you, Laerte? Is there anyone else you want to bring CYB for?
I agree, Lucas. And in the 8th round, I fatigue Riptide Agros deck.
Oh
yeah,
Because I
forgot
use
Riptide.
this TIB.
Yeah. I think CYB for against Riptide is important. Usually, what I do into Riptide, it's so boring, but I just swing Dawnblade, no reaction. I don't want to get pinged or anything, so I just swing 3 all the time, and just block. That's all I do.
Yes, I do this. Pay 1, double blade for 3. Pay
Yeah,
1, double blade for 3.
Yeah.
Every time in this match.
And just run Tunic, right? Tunic with it, and just like swing, maybe heal with CYB, and they're like, no, I can't do anything.
Yes, in the final of the game, I had 1 card in the hand, blue card, and the Tunic, and every time he had, I only traps in the deck, 5 traps, I remember.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're able to fatigue him?
I win this matchup, but I don't like to play this matchup.
Yeah. It's not fun. I feel bad playing it that way, but that's the highest percentage way to beat a Riptide.
Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. We just have to hit for 3 and wait.
Yeah, like Buzzsaw Trap just destroys all your counters and you can't do anything, so...
Yeah.
And they have too many D-reacts, and I don't know, maybe that matchup can get even worse with the high Cs coming out, right? You never know.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get some cards.
Yeah. Are you guys excited for the new set High Cs?
I am. I think it looks cool. I have like a Ranger pool as well as Warrior, so I'm excited to like play the Rangers.
Oh, okay. I know High Cs also have allies too, with Gravy Bones. Can't believe that's the name, but Gravy Bones is gonna bring allies. So I think we'll have a good time with Dawnblade, right? We'll to farm counters, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Warg.
Yeah. Like when Dromai was around, farming dragons was always a good way to maybe get the game. So you're gonna try. You said Lucas, you're gonna try some of the Ranger, maybe. How about you, Laerte? Will you be trying any other heroes?
I don't know because I don't good remembers against Lexi. Because I played with Dromai, and every time Lex versus Dromai, and it's a very good deck, Lexi, because the new Warzone has a made 2 arsenals and is very powerful.
Yeah, I think New Horizons is very expensive now, so I have to see what this set brings for Rangers. Okay, and another question is, will you guys be going to London?
No. Unfortunately, no.
No for you, Laerte. How about you, Lucas?
I will actually. I won a ProQuest, so like I actually be going to London. I'm very excited because it'll be my first like tier 4 event and like also my first international trip. So like a lot of news for me.
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, I'll be there. I didn't qualify for the PT, but I'll be just doing the calling. But I also saw they're gonna give out. Well, they're not gonna give out. They're gonna have on the prize wall a Marvel oversized Dori card. So I'm gonna try farm tickets on Friday to get that Marvel Dori.
Yeah, I saw that. That's nice.
Yeah. So for people, have extra tickets, I'm gonna be buying tickets from people. But yeah, too bad, Laerte. I was hoping I could meet you in London as well, but hopefully next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, and then I have one last question for you guys. If you can make one card to make Dori stronger, what would it be? Starting with you, Lucas.
Yeah, I thought about that one. I just thought about like making like Singing Silver Age broken. Like you have Singing Silver Age but turn it to a codex. You give it +1 and reprise, you get a reaction from the graveyard and also make a ponder token.
Our own codex, get our own.
Yeah.
And you gotta force them to discard too, right? They have to discard a card. Or they have to put a card on a block or something. Yeah. You have to do that. Okay. So being able to play a card from graveyard will be very interesting because once you have no threats left in deck, Dori isn't that scary, right? So
Yeah.
if you're able to play some reactions from your graveyard, that'd be really cool. Yeah, how about you, Laerte? Do you have one card that you could think of to make Dori stronger?
I think that Overpower Glistening, you pay 3, the double blade against +3, and overpower every time the turn, and put a counter if you hit.
Oh, 3 costs, so you even made it like expensive to kind of even it out. But I see a stronger glistening.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this card is super strong, but just having a Golgan without any counters on it is kind of bummer. Easy to block out, but yeah, having a 6 power will be very strong.
Yeah.
That'd be almost like game for people. Okay, I like it. Give me that broken card, please. That'd be really good too. So I could give me both of those.
Yeah. I need at least one.
Yeah, give us one. Warriors really need some love. We're hurting out here. So. Okay, well, that's all the questions I had. Thanks so much for your time. Do you guys have any special shoutouts or people you want to thank or anything like that? Starting with you, Lucas.
Yeah, I guess I want to shout out my friend Bruno. He was the one who introduced me to the game. Also, my teammates from the team Land Go. They helped me train and test for the calling. And also my family, because like when I was playing on stream, my brother actually found the stream and like showed to my parents that they after messaged me that they were really proud, and that was really cool.
Oh, that's so nice. They're like, whoa, Lucas is actually doing stuff like he's famous. This is amazing.
They didn't understand anything that was going on, but they were proud of me.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing feeling that you feel validated for the work you put in and getting recognized. So I bet they're like okay with you going to armories now, like all the time.
Yeah.
How about you, Laerte? Do you have any special shoutouts?
I'd like to thank my best friend Daniel Cabral for introducing me to the game. All my friends from Vale do Paraíba, who helps me train and understand the game better. Especially Lucas, my mentor. And you, in Shizai. Science I learned valuable techniques with buff.
I'm glad I was able to help. All right, well, thanks again for all your time, and hopefully we'll see both of you guys in bigger tournaments.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.